In 2026, the magic prompt is a complete myth. If your AI results are kind of mediocre, stop blaming your prompts. You're just using the wrong brain for the job.
Yeah, that's a really profound shift in how we think. It completely changes our daily relationship with these digital tools.
Welcome to our deep dive for today. We're exploring a fascinating article by Max Ann. It was published back in March of 2026. The piece is called Building an AI System 2026.
It's the ultimate three-phase mastery guide.
Exactly. Our main mission today is actually quite simple. We're going to transform you from a basic chatbot user. You'll become a highly skilled AI orchestrator.
We're going to achieve this using a very specific framework. It relies on a three-phase approach to your daily work.
And I have a quick, vulnerable admission right here. I still wrestle with prompt drift myself.
Oh, absolutely. We all do.
Prompt drift means the AI forgets your original instructions over time. It's a very common trap for everyone.
We naturally fall into comfortable daily habits. We find something that works once and we just stick with it.
Okay, let's unpack this first major concept. We really need to talk about the myth of the best AI.
Right, let's break down the concept of model mismatch. Model mismatch means using the wrong digital tool for a specific task.
It happens absolutely all the time.
It does. People usually pick whichever AI gave them their first wow moment. For millions of people, that magical experience was with ChatGPT.
They write a brilliant poem and get instantly hooked.
Yeah, exactly. Then they force that single model to do absolutely everything. They use it for coding and creative writing. They use it for making images and reading dense legal PDFs.
It's like trying to paint a masterpiece with a sledgehammer.
That's a great way to put it. Asking which AI is best is simply the wrong question entirely. The AI landscape is in a permanent state of leapfrog.
One model leads the industry in image generation today.
And another model writes better natural text just a few weeks later. You simply cannot afford to be blindly loyal to one brand.
You can think about it like going to a local hardware store. You walk in looking for a specific tool for a project.
Right. And you don't pledge your eternal loyalty to one single aisle. You go to the specific place that has the exact tool you need. You grab that specific tool for the job right in front of you.
Why do we always default to using a single tool, though? Why resist switching to better software?
Honestly, it's just human nature to avoid unwanted mental friction. Learning a completely new interface requires a lot of extra cognitive energy. We naturally prefer to stick with what already feels safe and familiar.
We prefer familiar comfort over learning completely new software systems.
Exactly. So we need to build a system that removes that mental friction. Let's start by looking closely at phase one, the anchor.
The anchor is your primary daily driver artificial intelligence model.
It's the familiar interface you open first thing every morning. It easily handles about 70 to 80% of your basic tasks. You use it for quick drafts and answering simple everyday questions.
But the psychological shift here is incredibly important to understand. You must learn to recognize when your anchor model finally chokes.
When it fails, it's a clear signal to switch your tools.
You don't just rewrite your prompt 3 or 4 times.
No, you definitely don't. You need to identify what the author calls task triggers. A task trigger is a specific moment your anchor naturally struggles.
Here's where it gets really interesting for your daily workflow. This brings us directly into phase 2 of the system.
Phase 2 is all about understanding your specific task triggers. There are 5 specific triggers you really need to watch out for.
Let's explore the exact 2026 models designed to solve them.
Trigger number 1 focuses entirely on human-like writing tasks. Let's say you start your morning writing an important email campaign.
You run your draft through your standard anchor model.
The output reads cleanly, but it feels emotionally flat and robotic. When this happens, you should immediately switch to Claude Opus 4.6.
It currently leads the entire industry in human-like prose and empathy.
Yeah, it sustains your specific voice perfectly. It understands rhythm and nuance far better than general models.
Trigger number 2 involves dealing with complex and messy PDFs. Say someone sends you a scanned architectural blueprint.
It has complex diagrams and very messy handwritten annotations all over it. General tools usually skip important details when reading these complex visual files.
They just extract plain text and ignore the spatial layout entirely.
When your anchor struggles here, switch to Gemini 3.1 Pro. You could also use the incredibly fast Gemini 3 Flash model.
They possess unmatched Google Vision AI capabilities.
Whoa! Imagine an AI actually reading the visual hierarchy of a messy, scanned blueprint. It sees that a specific number sits inside a red circled area. It analyzes text, images, and raw data at the exact same time.
Trigger number 3 is for real-time research on the X platform.
Most AI models rely heavily on outdated web searches and old training data. They completely miss the real-time debates happening right now.
When you need live social data, you must switch to Grok.
Grok has direct access to the live data stream on X. It taps directly into the real-time human reaction fire hose. You get the immediate pulse of any fast-moving global conversation.
Trigger number 4 is about generating a consistent image series.
General image generators suffer deeply from details drifting over multiple frames. You generate a character, and their face changes in the second image.
The jacket suddenly turns a completely different shade of blue.
Right, it's super frustrating. For ads or branding, you need to use Nano Banana 2. That's your absolute best choice for everyday creative visual work.
If you need absolute precision, you upgrade to Nano Banana Pro.
They act like a heavy anchor for all of your pixels. They completely stop the core colors and proportions from drifting apart.
Trigger number 5 is for fast pre-meeting research tasks. You have a surprise meeting in 5 minutes on an unfamiliar topic.
For this high-pressure task, use GPT 5.4 with extended thinking enabled. Extended thinking means the model takes extra time to reason out logic.
It produces highly structured, accurate summaries in just a few minutes. Okay, listening to this, I'm thinking about a highly practical problem. What happens if I just completely blank on these specific names?
You don't need a cheat sheet. You literally just ask the AI itself. Just ask which current model handles this specific visual task better.
Ask your AI to recommend the best specialized tool for the job. Beat.
Yeah, it's really that simple. Sponsor.
We're now ready to explore Phase 3 of the system.
Phase 3 is formally known as the rotation.
We need to survive the rapid AI update cycle without completely burning out.
Every single week, a new company drops a massive new model. It feels completely exhausting to keep up with the industry news.
What's fascinating here is how simple the solution actually is.
The author introduces a brilliant concept called the AI wish list. The wish list is just a basic document tracking your AI failures.
It only tracks the specific tasks that your current AI fails at.
Keep this list handy on your computer desktop at all times.
When a brand new model drops online, you don't test it on everything.
You only test the new model against your specific wish list. If Anthropic releases a new model, you check your failure list first.
This simple approach perfectly filters out all the overwhelming industry noise.
And it protects your mental energy from the endless hype cycle of tech news.
Now we really need to unpack the infamous blank slate problem.
This is the deeply annoying friction of teaching a new AI your voice. Starting with a completely new AI is deeply frustrating for most people.
You spend 20 minutes typing out your business context every single time.
Yeah, you explain your specific formatting preferences from scratch over and over again. This friction is exactly why people stick to their familiar default tools.
The author suggests solving this permanently by creating an AI passport.
The AI passport is essentially a brilliant digital 3-minute fix. It perfectly captures everything your current AI already knows about you.
Let's walk through the exact steps to build this passport today. You open your Anchor AI, the familiar one you use every day.
You run a prompt asking it to summarize your entire working context. You ask it to describe your writing style and your formatting preferences.
The AI generates a highly detailed summary of your daily preferences.
You copy that entire summary and open your brand new AI tool. You paste that rich summary as your very first introductory message.
And then you explicitly tell the new AI to save it to persistent memory.
Persistent memory means the AI remembers your specific details across future conversations. It stores your context so you never have to repeat yourself again.
In just 3 minutes, you bypass the blank slate problem entirely.
This raises an important question about our ongoing relationship with these major companies.
How does this simple passport impact our relationship with these AI companies?
It replaces our blind brand loyalty with pure, practical utility. You stop being a fanboy for one specific tech company's platform.
Brand loyalty dies, and we become practical builders, choosing the best tools.
Exactly. You simply use whatever digital brain works best in that exact moment.
So what does this all mean? Better AI results come directly from dynamic and smart tool selection.
They don't come from blind brand loyalty or endless prompt tweaking. You must build a strong anchor and watch closely for your specific triggers.
Keep your wish list updated and always use a detailed AI passport.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, it's a wild future. If specialized AIs are becoming this narrow and this incredibly powerful right now,
Yeah, what happens when we start chaining these specialized digital brains together?
they could run entire complex digital projects automatically while we're sleeping. It's like stacking Lego blocks of data to build an automated workflow.
We highly encourage you to identify your primary anchor model today.
Take a moment to write down just one single task for your AI wish list.
Build your simple digital passport and try switching tools just one single time.
Thank you for joining us on this fascinating deep dive today.
Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep mastering your digital tools. We'll see you next time. Otiro Music.